Number 7, the penultimate. Ready now. Racing. Jacket Turk and Isle of Man commence well. So did Shadow Rain and Major Franken from out wide. Johnny Rock spearing across the face of the field will lead them for fun as they greet the judge with a round to go. So Johnny Rock's got across to lead. Now right there is Polished Rocks, Major Franken, Shadow Rain eases for a trail. American Highlights for the birthday boy Chris Geary was making ground out 3 horses wide, and they were followed by Marshall Dale. Now Isle of Man's been beaten for speed, has drifted back on the inside, followed 2 away by Manaway. Further back then well back in the race now, Win or Die, in company there with Jacket Turk, and striking some trouble there and drifting towards the back end of 7 Dreams. 27.9 first quarter, 1,000 to go, and the leader is Johnny Rock by about 3 parts to American Highlights, parked second, with third posse occupied by Major Frank, and then 1 out 1 back as Polished Rocks, followed next of all on the inside Marshall Dale. Shadow Rain's having a nice run, 3 back in the moving line, and then came on the inside Isle of Man. Next of all is Manaway in the moving line from Win or Die. Well back in the race now is I'm Johnny Jet. If I didn't call it in the first run through, it's well back in the race. Back with it is Jacket Turk, and 7 Dreams has tailed off. 29.5 for the second quarter, 57.4 for the half, and the leader still Johnny Rock, led the way by about a length. Second is American Highlights, Major Frank's being reined along, and then Polished Rocks. Further back to Shadow Rain, who's poised to come up out wider. Manaway was starting a long run, and Marshall Dale and Isle of Man head the remainder. Johnny Rock first to see the judge. Second at the moment is American Highlights trying to stay on, and then Major Frank followed further out by Shadow Rain. 27.6 the split, and the leader Johnny Rock is full of running. Here's Shadow Rain putting in a burst. Jacket Turk from a minute back, and American Highlight sticks on. Johnny Rock is tippy-toeing, going to the lead. Shadow Rain has hit the lead, and Shadow Rain has beaten Johnny Rock. Jacket Turk might have been I'm Johnny Jet for. Close up American Highlights, Isle of Man hit the line well, and then Major Frank Manaway. Further back to Marshall Dale in company there with Polished Rocks. Long gap off Win or Die, tailed off 7 Dreams. Last quarter 28.4, 153.5, and Shadow Rain has been busting to win a race, has finally cracked it.